Alright, well, I've only been working here for not very long. It's just a summertime gig while I'm going to school.
Okay, man, I've been here 2 weeks, maybe a few days now.
And I thought it would be okay, you know. They ended up putting me on night shifts. I said, yeah, I'm a big fat brown guy. I can work nights, no problem. Take care of myself, it's fine.
And in 5 days, I had the cops here 3 nights.
I think that I'm getting proved wrong. I think that's what's happening right now because
First night,
a couple nights ago, these guys all came in here and they're regular customers, and the girlfriend was actually a friend of my coworker.
Buddy's fighting outside. This chick from my building comes out asking me to have a cigarette with her.
It was the most ridiculous fight I've ever seen. They're arguing about absolutely nothing.
So I go out and they're brawling around the parking lot, arguing about the fight they just had.
And I just said, you know, whatever, let it happen. Say it on me, right?
I finished my smoke, come inside, thinking nothing's gonna fucking happen again, and me and Buddy hear noise outside.
Didn't want to call the cops on these guys because I know them. I don't want to see them thrown in jail for just even getting each other's faces or whatever, right?
So I sent him to go fucking check shit out.
So I didn't call the cops, and then, you know, stuff started escalating or whatever, and I went outside to check it out, and there was a guy standing there, and he had a knife or something in his hand.
They get in the car, they're fighting in their car and shit.
He said, you better back the fuck off before you, get seriously hurt. And I looked at him and I was like, you know, what am I supposed to do, right? And I just told him, I said, man, if you guys don't leave, I'm going to have to call the cops, right? I know it's deep, but I got to do it.
We come back in talking to a customer, Buddy runs into our pump guard.
And destroyed our sign and busted his car to shit, and then he took off down 156th Street. That's right off Stony Plain Road in Edmonton. Edmonton, the shittiest town right now.
So cops, we already called them.
Yeah, so the one guy that I actually knew didn't want to call the cops on, really. He jumped out of the window of the car. He just jumped out and ran away.
They were just down the street, gets Buddy and Buddy. Their car gets impounded.
But then the next night, the guy that jumped out of the window came back.
Same guys, the next night, hey, they come back, trying to pay me off, and Buddy I was working with, to fucking not call the cops, hey? To not call the cops so he can steal somebody else's car because he's got impounded last night, right?
And he said to me, hey, you know that car that got taken last night, the cops impounded it, and I need another one. So I'm asking you not to call the cops while I stake this place out and steal a car.
So we called cops.
And so I came inside, made an anonymous tipster call to the cops.
If it weren't for the fact that Buddy had outstanding warrants, he wouldn't have even gone to jail, right?
You know how they are. They showed up 3 cruisers and 1 helicopter deep and just took these guys down for hiding behind the fence. It was the most ridiculous thing.
Fucking bullshit.
And actually, they tried to steal my friend's car. It's crazy. It was no good.
Okay, and then the next night, no, day after that, no cops involved, but this poor woman, this poor damn woman.
You know, he came in here all crazy, whatever. He dropped a whole bunch of change here on the counter and said, what can I get for this much?
She comes in. Cops wouldn't pull over, her face is bloody to shit.
I said to him, how the fuck do I know, man? I don't even know how much change that is.
Hey, she comes in, she says, my husband just beat the shit out of me, can I use your bathroom?
So we counted out, it was $3.32 or something, right?
And we're like, yeah, of course, right? Go clean yourself up.
You got nachos and chips.
She's talking to me, like, well, we have a smoke.
And he wanted me to warm up his fucking nacho cheese for me. He was getting all belligerent. Warm up my nacho cheese right now, you packy.
She's got no cell phone, no shoes, her dress is crooked.
I couldn't believe it, you know? Like, I've lived here my whole life. I'm half Caucasian.
You know, she's lost, she's not from here, she's from BC.
You know, racism and humor is fine, but that was just ridiculous.
Can't get a hold of her kids in the hotel, blah, blah.
He's telling me that he pays taxes for me to be here. When I grew up here and, you know, I contribute to the GDP and the GNP, and I, help the society by being the best I can be, being a good citizen. And this guy's telling me that I should get the fuck out and go back to my country.
You know, if it weren't for some guy who delivers paper, she would have never got to her kids that night.
I couldn't believe it. You know, racism all the time.
Next night, man, what a fucking 5 days.
And just the most obscene things happen at the most ridiculous times.
And Buddy comes in looking like a ninja with a fucking snowboard mask on his face, 2 black hoodie, all that good shit with the gloves, and a freaking shotgun.
And that's on the job.
Tells me to give him the money. Stay calm, all I want's your freaking cash.
That happens here, that happens now.
So he's gone, under 2 minutes.
That happens in Edmonton.
Lock the doors, cops, come.
That happens at gas stations all over the place. And
Those are the first cops I dealt with in the 5 days that weren't douchebags. I tell you that much. Fuck.
you know, people get killed, people get hurt.
Oh boy.
And it's unfortunate that more security measures aren't in place to take care of them. That's all I've really got to say. You know, I hope this video is a big success. That would really help.